locals are avoiding Wellington's central business district to shop. Festivals like Cuba Dupa brought potential shoppers into the city. Better public transport and more festival events are needed to lure local shoppers to Wellington's central business district, a retail expert says. Research by First Retail and Market View found Wellingtonians are spending less in the CBD and more in outer suburbs. 6% less in the CBD in the year to March, compared to the previous year, but increased spending by more than 23% in the rest of Wellington. First Retail Managing Director Chris Wilkinson said retailers need to work with Wellington City Council to re-welcome local shoppers into town. First Retail Group Managing Director Chris Wilkinson and Client Services Manager Lorraine Nicholson want Wellington City Council to focus on public transport to bring more people into the city. There is huge potential for local consumer spending to increase, Wilkinson said. The CBD included the bottom of Lambton Quay up to Courtney Place, including Cuba Street, Tranaki Street, and Willis Street. One of the biggest challenges to retailers in a world of online consumerism is time. Melbourne's tram network is free to use in the central business district. Retailers are constantly competing for people's time. Public transport needs to get better and more consumer-centric so people don't waste time using cars and trying to find a park, Wilkinson said. The recent decision by Greater Wellington Regional Council to offer the option of using a credit or debit card on buses and trains may bring more locals into town. The council was looking for an operator for the new ticketing system, which could arrive in Wellington by 2020. The ability to jump on a train or a bus and use any card is an absolute game changer because it remains the biggest barrier. People have to have stored value cards and have them topped up, Wilkinson said. We think this will be quite transformation just like it has been for London's Underground. Many Wellingtonians were preferring to shop online especially for fashion. Online spending by locals increased by more than 19%. It comes down to differentiation. Shoppers are disenfranchised from the same retail mix, Wilkinson said. But Wellington regional residents are becoming big city spenders. Total regional spending in Wellington rose 14% over the past 2 years, and almost 7% in the CBD. The opening of international brands like Topshop and department store David Jones helped draw people in from the regions. Events such as Wellington on a Plate, Cuba Dupa, and World of Wearable Art, WOW, were also big draw cards for spending. WOW is bigger than Christmas for a lot of stores, Wilkinson said. The CBD relies on volumes of people to keep up sales, and events brought more people past retailers' stores. Wellington on a Plate and Cuba Dupa increased spending in the city by 36%. Market View analyst Michael Steshman said the November earthquake had an impact on total spending in the Wellington region. Various streets closed for a period of time, so it certainly makes sense for people to look for other options, Steshman said. It seems to be a challenge throughout the country where high streets and CBDs are having to compete more and more with big box, large format retail and online spending. Especially as big box set up outside the CBD boundaries.